Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today we're just going to do a check-in in April. It's roughly the last week in April. Got a few more days before the next paycheck. So we're going to check that out in the Budget by Paycheck Workbook. I've got everything plugged in, so let's grab our glasses and get right to it. All right. So if you were here last week, you heard me lamenting how out of control my spending was. I believe I have reined that in, which is good. I feel a little bit better about how much I've spent this week. So, uh, not much here to see. I do have a few more bills that are coming in at the end of this week before I get the paycheck on the 1st. But I've got that covered, no problem. This was last pay cycle, and here's this cycle. So this paycheck is about to wrap up. I should have it wrapped up, Thursday or Friday. Um, as far as what I've done this week, I did take care of that beach rental, which we talked about last week. I did some reordering of the Chewy order because the food that I was buying, it was not from Chewy. It was, you know, rated fairly well, but it's making Corbin Dallas's stomach upset. So I'm trying a new food for them, and I'm hoping that this will be good for them. I can already tell a difference in just the smell and, looking at the ingredients, it seems like it's a little bit fresher and more healthy for them. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. But that will be a little bit more expensive. So I'm going to have to adjust that for next month. Um, because I've got a boarding that I will be doing for the pets later this year when we go to the beach, I'm starting to add money to the pet care fund um, just to get that beefed up so that when that bill comes due, I'll have some money. I don't plan on putting any more money towards any sinking funds this month. However, I will be putting money towards the debt that I have. As a reminder, I have about, gosh, yes, I've senior moment here, $3,500 in debt that I'm trying to bring down, and every month I put in as much as I can towards it. I'm hoping to put 600 to 650 on that. Um, to bring that down some more. I was originally hoping I'd be able to do 700, but I overspent a little bit, but I think I've recovered this week. I just, um, really just had some discipline this week, which was good. So again, this is going to kind of remain when I do my May check in. I'll probably just do the closeout. Having all these multiple videos, I guess, is good. I don't know whether or not you all would prefer them as separate videos or together videos. If they're together, they'll be a little bit longer, which I don't think people like to hang around a long time. And the other thing is I just will start to ramble. I will. It's my nature. So I'm unsure how I'll do the closeout. It just may be a mention in the next setup video. I don't know because the setup will be a different video than a check-in. So this is what I've done so far. Again, I have really reined in my spending. I haven't done a whole lot. Just I got that Chewy order sorted out and changed their food, which they seem to like. In addition to that, I went ahead and the expenses that I incurred, I went ahead and paid those. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do to keep this balance from going up. I'm trying to keep it level so it goes down and it never goes up. So anytime I make a payment on my charge card, I will go ahead and pay for it pretty much right away. This is the deposit for that boarding. Not much else to report. I did do a quick transfer this morning to account for the um, money I will need for the boarding. I put that into pet care. For those of you who know, it's like I've just added it to this, where I just kind of keep track of what the balance is on that. It's also on here. I've been adding it on here just so I have it as a quick glance, so I can see where the money is. Outside of that, I haven't made this payment yet. I'm waiting until like the day I get paid or the day before I get paid before I put in as much as I can towards this. Hopefully get it under $3,000. I fully expect to. Not much else to report here. I have not been meal planning, so it's not much to report on going to the grocery store. It's just been very minimal purchases just to get me by for a few days. Rachel and I were talking about it. She's been bringing in food, so that's really why I'm not meal planning. She kind of is. So she got some stuff for that. Do you guys, if you were in one of the previous videos, I showed you these bombs that she got me. They're flavor bombs, I guess, where you throw them in a crock pot with some meats and it creates, a meal. And she bought all the stuff to make the soup, and it had uh, chicken, the flavor bombs packet. It's like a seasoning just compressed in a little ball. And it was a soup, and it had hominy in it. Oh, it was really good. Though the suggested way to eat it is with cabbage or lettuce and using a tortilla, I guess. But we couldn't quite figure out how to eat it, but it was still good as a soup, also as a somewhat kind of taco, because I would take the tortilla and just dip it in there and eat it. And that's how my son ate it too. He actually took tortillas, Dorito kind of tortillas, the um, you know chips, and he was eating it that way. He liked it that way too, but it was really good. The flavors are amazing. And I don't have anything to report on here. Just a real simple week. Not much going on purpose because I had felt like I had overspent in prior weeks. So I hope to get through the next few days with minimal spending. On Monday, we're going kayaking. Both my daughter and my son and my daughter's boyfriend, we're all going to go kayaking down the river. So I may spend some money that day. We'll see. It just depends on whether or not we feel like we want to go out to eat afterwards. I may pick that up because everybody else is picking up other parts of it. So, I feel like, for a family outing, I should at least pay part of it. But we'll see how much that costs and whether we actually do that, because we just may be tired. Being on the river all day is it'll wear you out, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Again, most of everything that's happening right now is sort of prepping towards the beach trip that's coming up. The other thing that I have that's pending soon is my property tax will come due towards the end of May, and that'll be around $240. I haven't received the bill yet, but it should be coming in here in the next week or two. And then I need to do just all this prep for going to the beach. I need to get money for boarding. I need to get money while we're there. So just trying to put in a little bit here and there as I can without ignoring my debt. And that's kind of where I'm at this week. And that pretty much is it. It's going to be a very short video. I'm not going to try and drag it out, but I guess a 10-minute video is probably better than just not reporting it at all. All right, guys, let's see. The next video will be the May setup, and it is going to be within the next day or two. It's possible it will be tomorrow, but it's also possible that I may not get to it until Tuesday or Wednesday. So I will talk to you then.